Hey everybody, Will here again from Vital Sage. I wanted to do a little video today on a comment that I got on one of my articles, one of my older ones actually, that is called The Best Release Technique for Achilles Tendonitis. Because someone made a pretty good point, and they made a positive comment on someone that they know and why minimalist shoes have been working for them, particularly the low heel in it. So I want to read that off really quick for you. So she said, "Hello, my hairdresser told me that she prefers to wear low heel dress shoes at work where she is on her feet the whole day, as opposed to sneakers or slippers with soft soles. She said her feet hurt less in dress shoes than in shoes with soft soles. This is exactly what I found myself. Considering what you say about the synergy between the Achilles tendon and the tibialis anterior, that's the muscle on the front of your leg, just on the outside of your shin bone right here, her experience makes sense to me now." So what I talk about in the article and why those two are linked together is because when you have Achilles tendonitis, one of the things that very likely is going on is that your Achilles tendon is getting tight because of the relationship that it has on the other side of the leg with that tibialis anterior muscle. If that one is tight, it is probably also restricting the other, and it can be vice versa. Both can play off of each other. So the article is about releasing, with using myofascial release, releasing the anterior tibialis muscle in order to get relief from the Achilles tendonitis. And one of the things that I talk about, as I often do, is how minimalist shoes can help this, because, and I'll actually show you this time because I have a shoe on hand, is that oftentimes the shoes we're wearing have a toe spring and then they have an elevated heel. So obviously I'm exaggerating, but what it does is it makes this curve out of our foot. It makes it like almost like a ramp, is what traditional shoes will do. And obviously that's not how our foot is shaped, that's not how it generates force to move. So when you're wearing a shoe like that, you end up, with the toes going up, you end up getting that tight tibialis anterior, and with the heel being up, you get that tight Achilles tendon. Because if you think about it, if you were standing straight up and then suddenly you elevated that heel for, who knows, 8 hours a day. Let's just say you wear shoes while you're at work, maybe even longer than that, 10 hours, 12. Your Achilles tendon is going to get shorter, aka tighter, because you are still standing flat, but your heel is now up. It's got your foot now on an angle, and it compensates by shortening the muscles. That's how the body adapts. So the point I'm trying to make here is that minimalist shoes will have you sitting flatter, zero drop sole, so the heel and the ball of your foot are going to be level with each other, as they should be. That's how your natural foot is as well. But the point here is that letting those muscles get tight is going to be a huge reason why you end up dealing with front of the ankle pain, front of the shin pain, like shin splints, and Achilles tendonitis, which is what the article is actually about. So one of the things you can do is start wearing minimalist shoes. I would wear them sparingly at first, even though they can provide relief fast, like they did for me, like they did for this person. I wouldn't incorporate them too quickly into your life. I would start wearing them sparingly at first, get a feel for them. But they can be very helpful, as well as the release technique that I propose in this article, which is something that I have used in my own life to get a lot of relief. I still will use it once in a while. It's good maintenance, because that tibialis anterior muscle is actually, it's also called your driving muscle, because on your right leg, you're always lifting your toes up, right? When you switch from brake to gas and brake to gas back and forth, you're always bringing the toes back and you're always contracting that muscle. And that actually ends up tightening that muscle, which is kind of just like an interesting tidbit. But it's a good tool to have in your toolkit, and I will link that article at the bottom of this video in the description. Check that out for sure. That is a huge help to Achilles tendonitis, shin splints, things like that. A lot of people have gotten relief from that, me being one of them. So check that out. I have visuals in there as well. I have pictures that I took of myself doing it. Very easy to do. One of the lesser painful releases there are too. And yeah, check out some minimalist shoes for yourself. I think I have the pair that I currently wear linked in that article as well. So if you're interested, check those out. Definitely look at the article. You'll get a lot of insight into why you have developed pain and tightness in those areas. And other than that, I will talk to you soon with a new topic next time.